Good afternoon. It's that time again. On to the Warlock. As you can see, I just left him exactly where he was before. Didn't bother moving him. Thought there wasn't really much point. It's not like we were going to get any rested from a couple of hours, really, were we? Right, what's the crack here then? We'll go across because we need to do that. Well, we need to do all of them, but go get that and sort of work our way back round. There's those two to hand in. One of them gives a follow-up, which is nice to see. Right. My Wily Alliance video drops in 2 hours. Ooh, exciting stuff. I was working on the Lord of the Rings one again. We're up to about 6 minutes something now. So 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Went and did bag work at the gym today. Felt strangely tired though, but I suppose I've not had a day off from the gym this week, so I guess that could be why. My kicks actually felt a little bit better in terms of the mobility of them already. I noticed from my front leg. So that's a positive sign. It's what we've been looking for, and if I already feel that after like 1 week of doing this new routine, what's it going to be like in a month or so? So we're on to a winner, hopefully. Yo. I also, I like my little routines of, say, I can't go on apps for an hour if I've used it. So if I go like Facebook, dating app or whatever, and YouTube analytics, I can go on it for a period of time, and then once I've come off, I have to come off for, at the moment, it's now a minimum of an hour before I can go back on. I've also come up with another little thing that I'm going to add to my repertoire of little disciplines, and it's with YouTube videos. I can watch, say, like 2 a day, but I can't. If I pick up one video, I then can't just randomly go on to another one. So so it makes me pick more carefully. I think, right, if I'm going to watch this, I've got to watch it all. Not obviously in one sitting, but then if I open YouTube up again, I've got to watch the rest of that video before I go on to another video. So then when I'm looking through, I'm less likely to watch, say, like 2 minutes of one video and a minute of another one. It's just like, right, do I really want to listen to this? Because if I do, then I'm going to be listening to it later on as well if I want something to listen to. So I think that's quite a good little system. I've just been trying to get into the mentality at the moment of getting 1% better. Well, not 1% better, I suppose. But that's one way of saying it. But just making the most of that day. Trying to improve bit by bit. Right, I put you on aggressive. Does he definitely spawn there? Even if it's just, say, 20 seconds of doing a video or doing a workout and I just doing what I can. Like today I only did 6 rounds on the bag. I just felt drained. I think it's my nervous system after this week of not being that good health-wise. So we just do what we can, don't we? And like I say, I'm happy with how the mobility was better. So we take the wins where we can see them, don't we? Instead of being my usual self of frustrated that I didn't do as many rounds as normal. I think a certain amount of frustration in life is good though, because it means you care and want to improve. As long as you just don't let it seep over into your emotional state. Oh, that little rat. Good use those two were. Right, you stay there. I'll go attack some stuff and get some XP. I've got some more would you rather questions. Would you rather be calm and consistent or intense and unstoppable? Well, going by what I've just said, I want to improve on it. You'd have to say calm and consistent, wouldn't you? Calm and consistence, a good character trait to have. Do I need those? Or is it them that needs them? Selfie needs it. Would you rather have clear purpose or total freedom? I think we've had that one. It would be clear purpose. Hopefully this isn't too long. Got me matcha tea. Just been to the shop. Got some bits and bobs. I spent 16 quid, so that means what? I've got 44 quid left to spend for the week on food, because I budgeted myself to 60 quid a week, haven't I? And then we'll reassess in 4 weeks' time. Do it in batches of 4 weeks. Would you rather be great at starting things or finishing things? Again, we've done this one. It would have to be finishing. But the only problem is, as long as you actually do start things, there's no good at finishing stuff if you never start anything. Right, I've started several channels, but obviously I need to make sure I actually not finish but keep up with at least one, which I do now, don't I? Because I've had this one, Luminous Links, which is obviously the main WoW one, Shep Mode, which was playing all different games, and then the Parseltongue Press, which was the Harry Potter one. But instead of spreading myself, I've decided to double down, haven't I, on just the WoW content. Would you rather be respected or fully understood? I'd rather be respected by, say, people who don't know me that much. Or, well, respected by the general public sort of thing, but then fully understood by maybe a partner. But at the same time, I'd want them to respect me, but it's only really them I'd need to fully understand me. That's quite a deep thing to be able to do of somebody. I don't think it's possible for everyone to fully understand you. Because sometimes we don't even fully understand ourselves. People think they're going to act a certain way in a certain situation, and when that situation comes, that's not how they behave. Invite him. Good. Before he steals it. Would you rather have discipline or confidence if you can only pick one? Well, I've got good discipline, so confidence. Would you rather be the person who leads or the one who stabilises everyone? See, the wording of that by stabilising everyone, I quite like that wording. But to be the leader, depends what it was in. Whether I thought I had the relevant skills to lead it. Because some things I would, some things I wouldn't. But if you're picturing like the perfect version of me, then I would want to be the leader, I suppose. Would you rather live with less excitement? No, would you rather live with less stress or more excitement? More excitement. It's just how your ability to deal with stress that's important, not having less of it. Thought that was it then. Would you rather make choices based on logic or gut feeling? Gut feeling. We've had some of these. Come on, how long is this taking? Been online for 9 minutes and we haven't done anything yet. There's the one this morning, we've been online 15 minutes and we've done, what, 3 quests? Right, let's do some more then. Would you rather be the kind of person who never quits or always pivots at the right time? Never quits. Would you rather have a quiet life you love or a loud life people envy? a quiet life I love. Couldn't really care less if anyone envied my life or not. I wonder who would pick that. Things there would be some people as well, wouldn't there? Seems an odd decision to me, but we're all different. The amount of people I've had comment on that solo video about housing, about how they wouldn't do it, and I'm like, yes, you wouldn't, but that doesn't mean other people wouldn't. TY, folks, TY. Alright, that's that one ticked off, boys. Would you rather have the Horde's earn survival mindset or the Alliance's order and legacy? Probably the Horde earned survival one. I quite like that little noise then, just before I got in the water. That little... Whoop. It's relaxing. Feeling in a better mood than I did this morning. I was a bit tired. Wasn't quite there. Feel better now. Didn't sleep well last night. Even when I've been going for my afternoon naps, I don't seem to really be sleeping that much. It's not like I'll put my head down and get off. Which is weird though, because I'm not having the caffeine that I once was. Obviously I'm having those matcha teas, but that's nothing compared to pre-workouts and energy drinks. Why is my pet gone? Oh, we'll go back to Affliction anyway. We did the last one as demo, didn't we? So we'll go back to Affliction for this sit. Would you rather be mentored by Thrall or Jaina Proudmoore? Tricky one. Jaina Proudmoore's a lot more powerful. So probably her. And she might have been fit when she was younger. I mean, Arthas was keen on her, so we have to throw that into the mix, don't we?
Go in peace. May the stars guide you.
More there. So what have we got? 2 to hand in there. 1 there. Is that it? That's not too bad though, is it? Right, so what are we summoning now? Good old Void. Would you rather have Anduin Rin's Compassion or Illidan Stormrage's Determination? Stormrage's Determination. Bit of a risky thing, isn't it? Something a Void Walker. Or of what we know about the Void now. It seems that thing's annoying, right? Reload UI. Somewhat naive almost to be summoning one. I mean, why risk it? Lovers in the Air event is active. Is it indeed? Oh yeah, Valentine's Day tomorrow, isn't it? I'll be doing weights and leg mobility, so that'll be nice. Nice little whatever cup games are tomorrow. Let's have a look. What's that warning for? Notification out from a while ago, that's alright. Just checking on the Streamlabs. I don't want you to say something like, oh, your mic's not working. We do not want that, do we? Is this a nice easy one? Look at this. This is what I quite like, which is handy for the thumbnails of Zangarmarsh. Like, it's a similar theme, but then there's a different colour for different parts of it, which is nice. Like, this picture here is completely different to the other thumbnails we've had. I know you might be thinking, what on earth does it matter for the thumbnail? But I don't know, for me it does. It's a personal thing now. Like, because all the Hellfire ones are like all pretty much the same. They're slight differences with a stronghold here, Fell Reaver there, stuff like that. But for the most part. They're the sort of daft things there that Blizzard would make it a playable race now. That's the sort of deluded thing that they do. I think they should have kept it at the main races and then just had not spin-offs, but what would you call it? Like how they got the cool turrets and then different versions of the orcs. I'd have just done it like that. Obviously Blood Elf and Draenei are fine coming in because they're part of the lore. But Drakthea, nah. Vulpera, nope. I think we got like those Mechna gnomes. I never see those. I wouldn't have added that. I think that's a bit ridiculous. Some of them almost feel like they have to bring a race out and they've just sort of sat around the table and been thinking, what do we put here? Instead of it being a natural flow of the story, it's more of a forced idea. Sort of what I've said I don't want to do for scripts. I'm buzzing for that Lord of the Rings video to come out. So happy with it. It's not often that I actually, sometimes I'll be a bit lazy where I'll put footage down and I think something else is better. And I think I can't be bothered to go chopping and changing, deleting. Whereas this one, because I'm taking my time more, I'm more likely to do it, and I have done. Just to try and get it perfect. I hope it doesn't end up being copyright once I upload it. The plan is to do it next Friday. Would you rather make a brutal, necessary decision like Arthur's, or refuse and live with the consequences? I mean, if it's necessary, then that. The fact that you've added necessary to it makes me think then, yeah. He's a bit low on health, our pet, isn't he? Let's top this guy up with everything. Absolutely everything on him there. I was going to say, I think he's dying slower than the kills this morning, but that's understandable because look at the levels, 64, 63. We were only attacking the early levels this morning. Right, get him in a sec. Give you another second or two to get your health back. Get him now before he gets me. March, Creeper, Gloves of Agility. I wonder if I should put in the title or in the thumbnail that I do Would You Rather questions. Part of me thought maybe I should. I mean, it's not the main part of the thing, but I think that might interest people to actually watch and think along with it, because I love doing them. Gets my mind going. I should have really done it this morning when I was a bit complacent. It's difficult to continuously keep chatting, especially when you play a game like WoW, where you've not got a lot going on in terms of storyline and interaction with the world so much as say if you're playing an RPG with characters having dialogue and you've got a reaction to different things. Oh crap, he ain't got much health. That's it, good, you come to me then. You know, one of the only times I'd want him to actually attack me. I wonder if these can be feared. Or use it yet, just in case. I swear there was something I was going to do, I can't remember for the life of me what. God knows. Ooh. I know our guy's in the middle of a fight, but that just presented itself lovely, didn't it? And it's actually appropriate to what we're doing. Right, what we got? Would you rather be seen as the hero who did the right thing or the villain who did what worked, like Gul'dan? Rather be seen as the hero who did the right thing. Why would I be seen as the villain who did what worked? That's a mental one. Who would want to be like Gul'dan? Interesting story. Don't really think he should have died at the Tomb of Sargeras without anyone seeing anything about it, though. I suppose that's before, like, the Warcraft, World of Warcraft games. You can't have a cinematic for it, can you? But it's a shame that he's not in the game. Barring a Warlord or Draenor timeline. He's such a good character, he would have made an unbelievable baddie for the universe. I think they should have him in Classic Plus somehow. You should just have a different lore storyline. So have him come through, have the portal come open from the dark portal opens up, and everyone comes through from Outland. Instead of us going through there, they come through here. And you could have the Gul'dan Legion leading the Burning Legion. What's down there that you could overtake? Down the bottom end. Stormwind's quite close then. Right, what else? Would you rather have Sylvanas Windrunner's Cold Clarity or Varrock Sarfang's Honour? His Honour. I love Sylvanas, but she had that because she didn't have all of her soul. So, wouldn't really want to behave like someone that's soulless. Doodaloo. Not your WhatsApp, is it? Got a message from WhatsApp, but also Gmail. How many of these have we killed? What's the drop rate? It says 36%. That's probably actually accurate for once. A lot of times we see it, it says 80%. No chance. Right, we'll actually fear these because I want to see if it works. Yeah, it does, good. Handy to know for future, that. Because I don't want to be in a situation where I am up shit creek without a paddle and I need to use it and it doesn't work. Off you go, boy. Off you go, son. Would you rather protect a home like Teldrassil, even if it costs everything, or abandon it to save more lives? Abandon it to save more lives. At the end of the day, it's just a home. I'm surprised there's not more people here. It's not like we're running out of mobs or anything. 4:20. Doesn't really feel like a Friday, or does it? Actually, it does. I'm telling a lie. It does feel like a Friday today. 40-second cooldown. Ooh, that's a naughty one. Missing something there, aren't I? Corruption. Can't go wrong with that. Where is he? Oh, he's taking care of that. I'll let you off then. Right, let's go and get the loot. Well, that looks nice as well, doesn't it? Oof, yeah, I like that. I checked earlier, my graphics weren't on ultra for some reason. I changed them back. But I don't know why they weren't. I don't know whether it's when I window moded it yesterday, but why would that change it to that? Because I've never changed it down. I'll put it back up again. Not like it's going to make much difference on this version of the game. I mean, how good can you make graphics like this? And it's got a bar, hasn't it? Obviously certain games are going to make a huge difference, but this isn't one of them. Right, you heal up, kid, and I will do the same. Invoker. I like Sorcerer gear. Sorcerer gives nice stats. Stamina, intellect, and spell damage. I like the stamina. Look at the size difference. Ah! Don't really need that, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Right. One more. I wonder what our rep's at. Scenario and expedition friendly. It's going to be difficult for me to get these up if I'm not doing any dungeons. Would you rather live through the harsh lessons of Northrend or the brutal chaos of Outland? I enjoy both. Like, Outland's grown on me a lot more over the years. Northrend I used to pick easily, but there's something about these zones I really enjoy. But the only thing is Northrend has better little towns, cities and stuff to go back at the end of the day to feel safe if I was living there. So maybe Northrend. Mentally out all these moves putting on them. Compare that to some characters where it just feels like you don't have a lot to do. I find like rogues, if you're just attacking like one single mob, it can feel somewhat boring at times. Not a great deal because I do enjoy rogue, but they come more alive if shit kicks off. And you have to sort of like cheap shot, gouge, kidney shot, and start doing everything. Put these on first. And then we'll give it the old goodbye. Oh, not for long then, eh? Sneaky. What's he missing there? Siphon life. And you're dead. Is that everything? I think it is, isn't it? Lovely. So 2 tanned in there, 1 there. Ooh, we like that. Might top you up just in case. Even though I have to hand those in. Would you rather be a city person rooted in Stormwind or Orgrimmar? Stormwind. Without a shadow of a doubt. I was going to help them, but opposite faction. Shouldn't really have a problem as a mage. Getting away from those. Frost Nova Blink. Easy mode, isn't it? Would you rather always know the truth or always feel at peace? I think sometimes you're better off not knowing the truth. Alright, this one's just a daily one, isn't it? Alright, that's all right then. Right, hand this in. And then we'll go up north a bit. What are we at now? 43%. Reasonably happy with that. We'll probably get to what, 63 and a half here? And then go there. Where is he? Over there.
Greetings. Asha Thela, goddess watch over you.
Collect 10 discarded what? Okay then. What are these then? Some sort of mushroom. This looks easy enough. So what else we got? Would you rather have a mind like a Kirin Tor, knowledge first, or a life shaped like faith, like Scarlet Crusade, conviction first? Kirin Tor. Didn't really need to attack that, did I? Oh well. All adds up, doesn't it? We all need the XP. What's missing from up there, look? A more powerful spell is active? What do you mean, like, the same one? Oh, have I got a different rank? Increase their health 20% by 50. So I just have to wait until it's done, do I? And then do it again. Get away from that. Come. Jesus, that does a lot. Deals 1,800 to 2,400 over 20 seconds. Oof. Hurt my poor little pet. Right, let's see if we can find any more of those. What else have we got? Would you rather be the person people rely on or the person people admire? Rely on, maybe. Then again, I think that you can be taken advantage of when it's like that. We'll just slap on all of them. Normally I don't bother with immolation a lot of the time, but right, we'll get rid of this thing. That does crazy damage. Not too many people online at the moment. Whoa. Look at that layer 14. That can't be how many is online in each one, is it? Because there's layer 1, it says 10, 47, 119, 715. But look at the other layers, 6,231. I wonder if that's how many are online in each one. 8, 16, 19. So that'd be what? Probably about... But then one of them's unknown. So it's about 22,000 people. Does that be right? Would that be enough? And then if you think of the Horde, let's see if the Horde had the same, so 40,000. And then this is on the PvE, so again on the PvE, 80,000 people. Could well be, actually. I wonder if that means it's 715 across the whole game. It can't be in this zone, that would be insane. Not very divided though, is it? Because in layer 1, surely there wouldn't just be 10 people in it. And then something like mine, 715, and this one was like 3,206. That'd be weird. But then again, it's Blizzard, isn't it? fucked up, lad. You try and steal that, that's mine. Keep your dirty little hunter mitts off it. We already know how you like to steal all the gear. Doesn't mean you get all the items as well. Would you rather have a steady relationship or a passionate one? Don't know what the... Well, it depends, really. My initial thought would be passionate. But as long as both of them last, I don't know what the negatives of that would be. Alright, let's... Do we go over here a little bit? Would you rather be someone's safe place or someone's spark? Safe place, I think. Spark's good at... But... It's a tricky one, that. I can see why you would pick both. We'll go with safe place. I wonder if they need those or not, because they don't seem to be getting them. Oh yeah, he does. I'll leave it then. I was going to go and rob it. Oh, it seems to be all of a sudden more people now. We'll keep an eye on that layer thing. And also I'll keep an eye out for items. It's about the time everyone's going to be coming online now, isn't it? Sadly. I think I'll be going on my rogue later. Mate messaged me at that daft o'clock this morning. I think it was about like 5:30, 6:30. He must have messaged me as he was getting ready for work. Saying log in tonight. I was like, yeah, I can do it. Oh, these lot are stealing them all. Is that one? Yeah. We only need 2 more after this. That's alright. There's one there, look. I won't send him just yet, just in case someone comes. No. I need to remember to put that new video that's out in an hour and a half as a comment. Because this will be out first, so I'll need to have to go back out after and set it. Wonder how well that one will do. For some reason I don't have my hopes up for it. I don't even know why. I think it's because all the previous videos lately have done crap. Like each one's done gradually worse than the last. So I suppose it's understandable not to get my hopes up. Which is probably for the best. Just focus on the next one that I'm making and not one that's already been made. I mean, I think the thumbnail's decent as well. So everything about it has the potential, but does it get put in front of the right people? You get your health up while we go. Would you rather be amazing at talking to strangers or staying focused alone? Amazing at talking to strangers. I'm pretty good at being focused alone. I'm not good at speaking to random people. Especially random lasses. I am if I'm pissed. Would you rather risk rejection daily or face one huge rejection once a year? I mean, depends if I'm forced to do it. Because I wouldn't want to risk rejection daily. Would you rather?
What brings you?
Depends what it is. Like, if I'm forced to do it and why. Like, why would I be doing that? The only thing I can think of is if I was constantly asking out lasses at the gym. Or one big one. One big one, maybe. If it's something I'm forced to do. I couldn't be asked risking something every single day. Especially, let's say if it was the lasses one, what if I ended up getting with one? Then what do I try and risk every day? I don't even know what I could do that would be classed as risky. What's that? One big one. What's one and done, isn't it? Would you rather have less fear or less ego? Less fear. I wouldn't really say I have much of an ego. If anything, I could probably do with having a bigger one. Or just more confidence. I'd say I'm pretty good at being self-aware about what I'm good at and what I'm bad at. Which almost makes it worse in a way that if you know what you're bad at, you should be actively working on improving it more. Right, you lot can get feared. You were doing me head in. Such a good move, that. So glad that's instant. And with a 40-second cooldown, that's insane. Nice one. Neither of you dropped it. Right, we'll go to that one because that's got the mushroom thing, and that's probably near some of this stuff anyway. Just checking how long we've been online. 41 minutes. Why have I got this weird thing around me? Cannot use stealth or invisibility. Spellcasting time increased. Damage done by increased. That's actually good for me then. Spellcasting time increased. Doesn't matter because I'm affliction. Damage done by magical spells. So it gives you 2 negatives, but then that last one's a plus. And that's actually the plus that would benefit me. Right, fertile spores. Like you could have it, say, like I mentioned about how the game slowly expands the world throughout the expansion as you go on. Like you could have something like this, because obviously the players are coming and we're killing more and more stuff around here. As the expansion goes, this could grow out a little bit more and become more developed and become like more of a little town because we've helped them out. That's one of the things I would have for like the classic plus idea. Right, we'll head towards there and get the flight path. Where's that? Is it there? Yeah. What the hell? Would you rather be consistent but unnoticed or inconsistent but impressive? Consistent but unnoticed. What's the point in being impressive if you're inconsistent as whatever it is? What are they waiting around for? Oh, there's a big one in the middle of here, isn't there? That you need. I don't need him, so I'll go away. Their totems look quite nice. That's better than the Horde's ones. I'm not in it. Don't need, but thank you. I was actually just checking out your totems. Oh, not yours. Bounce, bounce, bounce to the beat. I'm going to make you move your feet. High and low. Right. Not that one. This one. Then we'll get attacked. Die will be done. If he's casting that thing, I'm going to get attacked by whoever spawns. Because they're going to spawn right next to me. I I don't know whether they run off once I've killed him or not. The answer would be not then. I might have to fear them in a minute. Is it safe to do so? Yeah. Right, where's my... Right, stay there. See what I mean? Because they did that. But I think they drop a quest though, so I don't actually mind. Which I haven't got. The drain schematics. So I'm not that bothered really. Where did he drop the loot? Just there. I wasn't going to go in the water for it. Ah, there we go. Nice. That's what I wanted. Again. Person did it and it came again. After me. Where's the other one? Can't see. Is that much shit there? Around there somewhere? No. Lovely to see a full map though. Can't go wrong with that, can we? Right, you top it up a bit, and I'll do the same with my mana. Would you rather be alone and growing, or surrounded but stagnant? Alone and growing. I think a lot of the times you've got to. It's difficult to grow if you're constantly around other people, because what's the chances the people you're going to be around are going to be people who are going to help you grow? Difficult to find that. Like I've said, that most of the people I know take zero interest in my interests. Whether it's the channel, MMA, my health, do not care. People normally care for you as much as you are of use to them. That's what I find. Which is, it's a bit sad to even have to say that, really. We come here later on at some point. I wish there weren't all those YouTube guides telling people to come back and quest once you get to 70. Then there would be more quests for the rest of us, wouldn't there? If everyone just went off into raids and what have you. Then again, none of them are out yet, are they? So what else have they got to do? Let's have a look. Type in 70. What's everyone up to? Some in the Steam Vault, Shattered Halls, Mechadna, Hellfire, Netherstorm, so Eastern Plaguelands, random. So a bit of a mixed bag, really.
Blessings upon
Good day to you.
And to you.
See you around.
What have we got? What have you got for us, kid? Get rid of some of this. Obviously not the greens. We need those. That says auction for 63. I need that add-on that used to tell me what those things were for. Don't know what that was called though. I'd hover over, say like that, and it would say next to it, like, used in tailoring, used in whatever. Which was quite good for random items, which I don't know what they do. I have an idea for a good amount of stuff, but not all. Right. I'll hearth. I need to go to the bank, but I think pretty sure my bank's full. I might have to buy another bank slot, because there's stuff there that needs putting in. This ain't got a flight path, has it? No, we'll go to there then. Issue is there's no blooming auction house in Shatra. And I suppose it's good in a way that it gets everyone to go to Stormwind, so it keeps Stormwind or Ironforge nice and busy. One thing which is a bit annoying with Ironforge is when you go to the Warlock trainer, there isn't a Warlock trainer who sells books for your pets. You have to go to Stormwind. Which I don't really get why they've got that. Like, why force them to go to Stormwind? I would imagine the same is true for... Oh no, Darnassus doesn't have a Warlock trainer, does it? What time are we on? 50 minutes. Don't know whether I'll do any more of that Lord of the Rings video today. I really need to. I have done quite a bit, it feels like. Come on, come on. Yes, made it. Good jump that, wasn't it? Wink slyly at him. Bet she's thinking idiot. I say she, probably not she.
Good fortune. Lioness Account.
This one. See where this gets us to.
Off with you.
Ooh, stamina, intellect. Now that's obviously a lot more damage, but 24 stamina. Nah, still not enough because we don't really get that low on health, and that's a lot. So we'll stick with what we've got for now. To be fair, I actually could maybe get another shadow damage item. Couldn't have run off the edge then. Right, I've got shadow. Right, that'll do for today. That was a better one than this morning, I feel. I'll be back. Bloody hell, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. I will do one tomorrow before the gym. Hopefully tomorrow I'm a bit more rested and it's a bit more like this one and less like this morning's one. I'll put in the comments my why the Alliance video is better, so I'd appreciate if anyone watched that. Comment, let me know what you think to it. I can't even remember how good it was because it's weeks ago from when I did it. I would assume it's good. We'll have to see, I guess. See you tomorrow.